Welcome back to more Trails in the Sky first chapter. In the last episode, we did some investigation in bows, and I think we knocked out a couple side quests as well. So in this episode, we're heading down to Valeria Lake because we got a tip that the person the Sky Bandits, I think it was, might be hiding out here, or they were here. They were spotted here at least. So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? Certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while, taking cat naps in the rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Oh, come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivia Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Alright, let's see if we can't find this person. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Kingfisher Inn and Maple Leaf Inn, huh? Alright, we'll have to check those places out, I guess. Let's see. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. You know what? Let's stay. Why not? We could probably use a little bit of a rest. Know what could happen. So let's see. We're looking for a particular guy who said he saw some guys here, some suspicious people. So might give us a clue as to the Sky Bandits. Hopefully, maybe not, but we'll see. Oop, I just left. Good job, me. This is not the right way. Let's see. Let's go over here. Hello. Could I ask you something? Wow, he's not responding at all. He must be really into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem to be a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. He seems to be really concentrating on that fishing, huh? So, I guess we can't talk to him. So... let's see... where else could we look? We looked in all the rooms, pretty sure. You have anything to say? Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Well, let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, you talking about Old Man Kawano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. Seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying he's that old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name out really loud. Okay, so his name is Lloyd, huh? Alright. Let us see... Mr. Lloyd! Hello! Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuning in everything out of his mind but fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you... Just sit back and enjoy. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did that come from? Where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, all of you. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixated upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see. So you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Can we get you to fill us in on a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with the master of this lake. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by the master of this lake? I'm glad you asked. The master is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of the Valeria Lake. It's been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Looks like you've thrown a log into the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the royal city. Now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I'd returned the boat and was on my way to the inn, when I saw an odd couple head out on the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out onto the New Ansel Path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. There might have been 2 lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Don't tell me anymore! Oh, brother. A bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention, their habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Well, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right still? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out, because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform. It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genos Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly like the same one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her! I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get in any more trouble than they already are. I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that's off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and going fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell... I see. It seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. Looks like we should probably get a room just in case. Not like we didn't do that earlier. We're gonna be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask that receptionist about a room. Just like we did just, what was it, 5 minutes ago? Yay for time, for, you know, time stuff. Even though we rested for a night, it technically didn't count as a night. Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. I think we've gotten everything done, so let's go ahead and get a room. Alright then. Please come with me, I'll show you to your room. We took care of pretty much all the side quests and stuff before we got here, so I'm pretty sure we're okay. This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. It's quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. Then how about it? Might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you gonna do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Let us see. Hello, I can't do anything. Alright, I probably don't have a fishing rod. That is actually kind of important. What do you have to say, Joshua? Aren't you gonna fish? Well, yeah, but how about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know? It's not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice is paid off. But the thing is, I don't think we have a fishing rod on us, do we? Let's see. Nope, no rod. I thought we could examine this and find out, but I guess we need to go inside and talk to people. What do you have to say? Nothing useful. Shara. Hello, Shara. Of course they're drinking together. Shara, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Still, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shara, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Shara's not the one I'm concerned about. Oh boy. What has Olivia gotten himself into? Oh hey, fishing rod up here. This rod's right up against the rack. I wonder if we can borrow one of those. Yes, I would like to borrow a rod, actually. Okay, do we just go one up here? Come on, game. What? Could swear you had to, like, check something here. There we go. Now, I don't know why that wasn't showing up earlier. Let's see about casting a few lines. Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't think I had one. I swear, I was down here earlier and that didn't show up. Stupid game bugging out on me, apparently. Let's see. Can I borrow a fishing rod, please? Alright. We shall indeed put it to good use. So, let's go outside and fish. Fish, fish, fish. Let's see. Alright, let's go. Let's see. From this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? Let's see. Around the pier. I'm assuming a west around the pier means that other pier. I'm not quite sure where if that would be a good idea. Let's see. Let's start out with the south, where the sun's hitting the water. Let's see. Bait. I'm no fishing expert, but let's try live bait first. I'm assuming she has worms or something. Or she got some bait from inside when she got the rod or something. How should I bring it up? Let's see. Well, reeling it in all at once seems a little kind of an idea. It comes not an idea. It seems like a bad idea. Excuse me, I can't talk. Let's see. Waiting doesn't seem like a good idea either. So we'll wait a little bit and then reel it in. Get the hook set and everything. Smelts. What a little fishy. Joshua's gonna make fun of me if he sees this. Should I just eat it now to hide the evidence? I don't think eating raw fish is a good idea still. You know, let's fish some more. We'll stay in the same spot actually. But let's try a lure this time. See if we get anything better. See, maybe we get something bigger this time. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the same thing. We'll just vary up the bait and the fishing location. They're both carp. This one's just my warm-up. Alright, let's see. Let's try the other kind of bait, which was a fly, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't mean to change the fishing spot. I didn't want to change that. I want to use a fly. There we go. And then we'll try changing the spot. We'll do like each kind of bait in each different spot. Let's see. Wait a bit, of course. And let's see. What do we get this time? Holy boots. Curse you, holy boots. The victory is yours. Let's continue. Keep fishing. Don't change our spots. Actually, no, we should have changed our spots. Shoot. I can't back up, so we'll use a lure again, because that seemed to get us... That got us the carp last time, so... I meant to change the fishing spot that time. Of course, the one time I mean to change the spot, I don't. We might be able to get... I don't see how reeling it in gives us a different kind of fish, though. Let's change our spot. Let's go over to the east where the shade is reaching, over here. Let's try, we'll just go from the top down, lure, then live, and then a fly. Because why the heck not? Alright, wait a bit, and reel it in. Rainbow trout. Now this is quite a catch. Let's keep fishing. Actually, I didn't mean to change the fishing spot, of course. Yeah, whatever. Because actually, fun fact, there's actually an achievement for you only have a certain. It's not you can't spend forever fishing here, of course. There's a limit to how many times you can fish. But there's an achievement you can get in this game for fishing all the amount of times. I think it's either 9 or 10 times, I want to say, that you can fish, and then, like I said, if you exhaust all those, then you get an achievement. I've already gotten the achievement. I got it on my playthrough, so I won't be getting it on here on the Let's Play, but I just wanted to make a note of it that it does exist. Let's see if we get anything. We've gotten rainbow trout on the other two, so we're gonna get anything different. Nope, same thing. All right, let's change our spot and go for the pier this time. And then, of course, go from the top down, just like always. I was just a little bit leery of this spot because, you know, trying to fish near up here like that. It seems a little bit risky. I don't know if that's just me or not. Little carp, that's a small one. Don't change spots, but we will change our baits. The best we've gotten is we got like I think 3 rainbow trouts from where the was it to the east where the shade reaches. All 3 guns of bait gave us the same thing. Excuse me. Tiger rockfish. Wow, this one's a biggie. I believe a little bragging may be in order. Alright, let's see. Don't change, and let's try our fly. I believe this is the 10th time that I'm fishing. I'm pretty sure, I think it's 10 times there's a limit on fishing, so... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Smelt. What a little fishy. Yep, 10 times. Like I said, you'd get an achievement for that, but like as I said, I already got it, so... Man, it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua! Look what I caught! Huh? He's just not there anymore. I wonder where he went. He must have... I bet he went back up to his room. Oh, but he left his book, huh? Interesting. I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. Seems kind of weird for him to forget the book he was reading, though. I wonder where he could have taken off to. Well, first of all, let's check the room. And you know what? While we're in here, let's check on Shara and Olivier. See how they're doing. So you can hold your liquor, can't you? I think I've changed my mind about you. Come on now, drink up. Hold on, Shara. Don't you think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves with this pace? It could interfere with tonight's... What are you whining about now? Come on and drink, you third-rate musician. Are you saying you can't keep up with me? Yikes. Estelle, don't just stand there and watch. Do something. Sorry, bud. Once she gets started, there's no stopping her. But you don't have to worry. Sherry never gets plastered. Shouldn't you be worried about me? Poor Olivier. He looks like he's in over his head. See, where was isn't this our room here? I believe this was our room, but Joshua is not here. So let's see. Joshua, where art thou? Ooh. There you are. Hey there, Lottie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing, or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. Besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is the Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. It's like everybody can hear it. Wonder what they think. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. So you're still not gonna ask? About my past, I mean? We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? Considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like it's such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, you got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you're also got a way of not letting others inside you by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that ever since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all. More than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Alright. Didn't leave anything? Alright, just making sure. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it just ended up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Alright, we got ourselves up a nice book. So, I think this is a pretty good spot to end off the episode. So, next time on Trails in the Sky first chapter, we're going to go back into the inn and check up on Sharon and Olivier and see how they're doing. And then probably crash for the night. So, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.